Alright, so what's up guys, it's Matterz. We actually have a bunch of stuff to talk about here regarding Black Ops 3 Zombies, two things regarding stuff we found within the DLC 4 Revelations intro cutscene, pretty huge stuff, a connection between Ascension and two different scenes, and then also something with Shangri-La, which has a lot of people just like in awe, and it's just like, wait, what's the huge emphasis on Shangri-La here? We're gonna be looking at those two Easter eggs within this trailer. I also want to add in as well, the Ray Gun Mark II is now in Black Ops 3 mod tools, so we definitely need to look at a couple of images of that, because that's just absolutely insane, man. The Ray Gun Mark II is such an insane weapon, so that's what we're going to be talking about within this video. If we can go for 500 likes, that'd be greatly appreciated, and let's get started. So this is going to be first, probably the Ray Gun Mark II. We'll get that out of the way, because again, there's not much to talk about with the Ray Gun Mark II. I'll show some images up on screen. I'll leave a link to the mod creator for this, and I'm pretty sure he's probably going to give it, like a lot of the mod creators, to other people for other maps. So the Ray Gun Mark II will not just be like a specific thing, and it'll be on basically a lot of the maps, if not every single map we'll be playing. The Ray Gun Mark II is such a huge part, and from Black Ops 3, we haven't really had this weapon like the Ray Gun Mark II that spans all of the maps, and it's even better than the Ray Gun. The Ray Gun really isn't something we go for, but the Ray Gun Mark II was something we always went for. It's almost like a side wonder weapon to the map, you know, like you can go on any map and get like Buried, the Paralyzer, Origins, the Stats, but if you had the Ray Gun Mark II, it would still serve almost just as well every single time. So the Ray Gun Mark II is huge, so seeing that within Black Ops 3 mod tools is a huge deal, so thank you for making that, man. Obviously, we've seen the Thunder Gun now, the Ray Gun Mark II. You know, there's just so much freaking potential, and then eventually they're going to start creating their own weapons, which that would be freaking insane. I don't know how far the mod tools are going to advance for that to happen, like wonder weapons from maybe even different games, like that would be insane. So we'll see how far the mod tools advance. I think they'll get there one day, honestly. I think they'll definitely get there. Like right now, it's just insane just to see the Ray Gun Mark II in Black Ops 3. It's just crazy to see that, but I don't know, man. I think they can do like Ray Gun Mark IVs even, like they can really make this stuff insane. So definitely get ready for that. Let me know in the comments below, you know, what wonder weapon you want for mod tools. What would be like the #1 wonder weapon you want to be brought back to mod tools, whether it's in World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, doesn't matter. What wonder weapon do you want them to bring within mod tools, man? Can't wait for that stuff. And again, Ray Gun Mark II is just such an insane wonder weapon. But obviously, here's the stuff regarding Revelations. Again, we had the Revelation stuff yesterday and all that insane stuff. And I know COD Zombies HQ, he talked about the Shangri-La stuff. A lot of people mentioned the Shangri-La. I was watching a lot of I guess live reactions to the trailer, and I was just looking like what people thought about the intro cutscene and whatnot, the intro cutscene trailer, and a lot of people noticed like the Shangri-La difference and the Shangri-La thing, the huts and all that random stuff. It's like right when the Shadow Man explodes this whole universe and releases the Apothecons and whatnot, you see like on a floating island. I'll show you guys the image up on screen, and basically you have this. The link to the Reddit post is in the description, obviously. Comparison basically of what we saw from Shangri-La, which is the Pack-Punch room, and also obviously one of the sort of dragons with the water fountain dragons. And if you look closely, you can actually see those two on this, and even like this whole floating island. Even if you can't see the Pack-Punch like little location and the dragon, the water fountain dragon thing, you can also see just that floating island in general gives that Shangri-La vibe. You have a lot of stones, you had a lot of trees around those stones. Looks exactly like Shangri-La. That's what a lot of people thought originally, and we were just like, what is this, man? Now we actually have this image. I didn't see this image until I saw it a couple hours ago, but like, this is freaking insane. This is something really interesting. Again, within the intro cutscene itself, which is probably showing what the map is actually going to look like, we only really saw Nocturne Totem and Shangri-La, and like the actual maps, you know. And again, Shangri-La, not really the map. The map, if this is part of Shangri-La, it's completely just blown up into millions and millions of pieces. Obviously, if you saw the image on screen just now, the Nocturne Totem part. Obviously, you guys know the Nocturne Totem part with the red-eyed zombies running through. It's in its full form, you know. Maybe not the whole map, but the one room that we see, it's not like the one room is in a million pieces. That one room is intact. So I don't know why the Nocturne Totem part is good, but the Shangri-La part's completely just in a million pieces. I don't know what the deal is with that. I don't know if we're going to be playing in that location. It could be the case. That could be pretty insane. I don't know how we would even get there. I don't even know what Revelations is. Like, there's so many floating islands everywhere. It really doesn't make any sense, but you know, we'll have to see what the deal is. We'll really have to see what the deal is. Shangri-La, pretty cool map. So, you know, hopefully having elements from this map on Revelations. Again, they're gonna be elements on Revelations from all the maps. Obviously, we know that already. The universes are bleeding together. They're bleeding into one, and this map's the culmination of it all, of all the universes bleeding together, all of the maps coming together So obviously we're going to see bits and pieces of all the other maps, but hopefully we get a good chunk of Shangri-La. That would just be cool. I just like Shangri-La. I don't know. It's a really interesting map. So we'll see what the connection is. We'll see if there's any greater stuff there. That's a little Easter egg that I'm pretty sure a lot of people missed within the trailer. Not really like a wide-known fact, but here's something else that a lot of people, I guess, sort of noticed but may have missed as well. A bunch of things. Again, I'll link this in the description as well. This is two things here. I'm going to start off here with the image from Reddit, and I'll start off here with the comparison image from when you see the children. So here is the image from Reddit, and this was the original thumbnail of the DLC 4 Black Ops 3 Revelations intro cutscene, and they took this thumbnail away after like 10 minutes or something. I don't know. This was the original thumbnail. Then they changed it, and you can't find the image anywhere else except Reddit or somewhere like that, you know. And this is probably the thumbnail as well. A pretty cool image here, really sick. You see Pack Punch. Now maybe I'll do another video talking about Pack Punch and whatnot. But if you look at the red circle there, you see what looks like could be the Ascension rockets. That's very, very interesting. Again, the Ascension rockets are a huge part of the storyline to some extent. We don't know a lot about them, but they're definitely interesting. They're definitely, if you're talking about the Gersh project and what happened back then in Ascension and whatnot, a lot of stuff happened there. But again, Ascension here, we know the universe is bleeding together. Could those be the Ascension rockets? Very well could be. Why they're there, other than the fact that the universes are bleeding together, I have no clue. I don't know, but we'll have to see, man. We'll have to see what the whole deal is. This goes back to, again, what we're seeing within the intro cutscene with the children, and Takio specifically. You're going to see an image up on screen. He is playing with the Ascension rocket. He's literally playing with the Ascension rocket, unless that's some sort of like dildo or something, but I'm pretty sure it's the Ascension rocket, man. It's the same exact style, same exact look, same exact thing as what we saw within the image here, and then probably what we saw on Ascension, you know. It's there. So I don't know what the whole deal is with this. Again, it could lead back to the fact that these children, obviously, they're playing the game of zombies. What if, again, the intro, you know, the ending cutscene, what if it really gives us something where it's like, okay, these children were actually like wielding the events of all this map, of all these just maps and storylines and separate universes, and, you know, Takio's playing with the, I guess, Ascension rocket. Maybe he was, you know, trying to figure out what was going on there. Maybe he was the one that launched the rocket. You never know. Just because of him playing with a toy, maybe that changed the whole storyline. You have all these characters, all these children playing with all different stuff. Like Dempsey's holding himself, Nikolai's holding something else. They're playing Garad Krovi on the placemat. Like, there's so much stuff to really look into with this that it's just freaking insane, honestly. It's absolutely insane. So I don't know what this is going to mean for the map. I don't think anyone really knows what's going to happen on Revelations regarding all of these different bits and pieces of information, revealing that, you know, maybe it's all a game again, like the Origins ending cutscene like we saw. Maybe that it's not all a game, this actually happened, and, you know, it's just the characters playing with stuff coincidentally or something, or Dr. Monty has a separate universe that he wants to complete, and I think that's more likely the case. I think the original universe, look, so like the zombies universe, they're two separate universes. One universe is completely clean with the children and everything, no zombies. And then the other universe is the fraction universe of the original one. So it's like a redone one of the original one, and the fraction one has all the zombies and whatnot. And it has all the different universes, all the different maps. Wherever the storyline is doesn't really matter. That's the separate universe. Now, everything occurring there is happening, it's still happening, but the children in the other universe are controlling it at the same time. So that's the theory as of now. That could be changed. Again, Dr. Monty has a huge part of this, and Dr. Monty wants to bring us back to the new universe, or I guess the original one, or something without zombies. Get rid of this old, I guess, ridden with zombies and Apothecons and just all this insane stuff. That's sort of what he wants to do, but we're not so sure again. A lot of stuff we're going to figure out within Revelations. Again, it's not only Shangri-La and Ascension, there's so many other Easter eggs within this map trailer as well. Probably within the gameplay trailer that we're going to see on Tuesday. Going to have a lot more stuff to look at there, and it's really going to give us a bunch of more information from probably different maps as well that you're going to see within this game, because obviously Revelations looks like we're going to see bleeding maps from the bleeding universes coming into this map. So not only will we see the Ascension rockets, and not only will we see bits and pieces of Shangri-La, we'll also see, obviously, Nocturne Toten, potentially a ton of stuff regarding Nocturne Toten. Obviously, Kino is a huge thing that we saw in the sneak peek trailer, but we didn't see in the intro cutscene. Mob of the Dead, like, we're forgetting all this stuff. There's so much stuff that has yet to be discovered, and it's gonna be freaking crazy. The Easter eggs, honestly, the Easter eggs for Revelations, it's gonna be so crazy. I don't feel like, I'm not saying like the Easter eggs gonna be huge for this map, but I think they're gonna be so many separate small Easter eggs that relate all the way back to like World at War and Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 and all these specific storylines and all these specific maps, like the Mob of Dead storyline and the original like Vruk storyline with those original 4 like soldiers, and like it's gonna be so freaking sick. I honestly can't wait, man. And just seeing the Shangri-La stuff and seeing the Ascension stuff is so freaking cool. Hopefully it has a lot more importance, a lot more meaning to the map, besides it just being there, besides the universes just bleeding together, besides the maps just coming together into one. We know that, and that's sick in itself. I would be fine if that's just the case, but I really want some meaning to it. I really want to like do something with these Ascension rockets. I want to do something with Shangri-La and Nocturne Toad and all this insane stuff. I don't want it just to be there, you know, like dead space and it's just sitting there. It's not doing anything. I want it to really mean something. Hopefully that's the case. Let me know what you guys think about this. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Guys, gameplay trailer Tuesday. It's gonna be insane, man. It's really gonna be insane. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.